Hey Flowers, it's Rose. We're doing something different today. I'm gonna be doing my makeup, just cause I'm bored. No, it's a good reason to do your makeup. I am no makeup guru. I really didn't learn how to do my own makeup until like 3 years ago, so I am not good. I don't really know how to contour and all that stuff, so this is just me messing around, showing you what I know with my limited makeup supplies. So I'm gonna be without my glasses, which is a little weird because I can't really see anything. I have this Maskology 24K gold serum stuff. Um, it is awesome. I suffer from dry skin a lot and it flakes a lot. I use it every morning, and the past 2 years that I've used it, I've noticed a definite increase in the moisture in my skin. So it's really a god save. I love it so much. I do a drop on my forehead and a drop on each cheek, and then I just rub it in. So just like any sort of normal face moisturizer. It's not oily, which is a plus. I went through so many face lotions that made my skin either super oily or super dry. So this is amazing. You can get it for $12, $13 at Walmart in the makeup section. So love this stuff. Then normally I'll put on this. It's Neutrogena Healthy Skin with sunscreen built in. It's just to help evenly coat your skin, make it all one color. It comes in different shades, so don't worry about that, but it mostly blends in. I normally use it when I'm going out because it helps keep my skin from being burnt, and I burn really easily without putting sunscreen on top of makeup, which just makes my face feel cakey. And I hate that feeling. Don't you hate that feeling when you're wearing makeup and it just feels like cake layers on your face? Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Oh well. All right, so my random weird little, I keep reaching up like my glasses and I'm like, they're not there. Um, I just have a hodgepodge of brushes, just different kits, brushes that I have that I like to use. So those are my favorite ones. Normally I put on my contour first, and then I put on foundation, and then I do details because, like I said, I'm not really good at makeup. And even though I've watched so many YouTube tutorials and so many different videos, and my friends all know how to do makeup and they try to teach me, I just can't seem to get it down. So I do my way. My way works for me. So I have this Smashbox contour palette. It was given to me by my aunt when I first suggested that I wanted to start learning how to contour. It came in a kit with some brushes, really cheap. It has 3 different contour things. Look, there's there's me. And it also has a little diagram of how you're supposed to use it. I did follow the diagram the first couple times I used this, and now I just kind of do whatever I want. I have a mirror right here. It is a light up mirror, but I broke it, so it's just a normal mirror. Since I am blind, I have to get like real close to be able to see even a fraction of what I'm doing. So cheap brushes don't really stay together for long. This is a Morph brush. I think I got it from Rite Aid for like $7. Not really a good deal, but like I said, I'm not really makeup savvy. So, like I said, I don't really follow the diagram. I pretty much do whatever I want to do. So I kind of just use all 3 and just kind of a little bit like that, and then just contour right underneath my cheekbone. And I don't like doing heavy contour, so as you can see, it's not really that heavy. You can see it's a little browner than the rest of my face, but that will blend in with the rest when I do my full makeup coverage. And then the same thing just on this side, just right underneath my cheekbone. Just kind of get that inner style. Now, I know other people say you're supposed to like contour your forehead and shit, but I don't really do that. So next I use this really tiny brush, and it's dual purpose for me. It's from Smudge. No, that's the name. I don't know, it's an SK brand. I got it in a kit. And for this, I use a mixture of the contour and bronze, which are these brown colors right here. And I use this for my eyebrows. Now, I have a liquid eyebrow makeup, but that's back at my home, not here at the dorms. So I like using the liquid more, but desperate times, desperate measures, contour palette, small brush, works for my eyebrows. Might as well. And like I said, not a makeup guru. So you see all those girls with those angular eyebrows that just look super cut and you can definitely tell they're filled with makeup. I don't know how to do that. A friend yelled at me. She told me to figure it out how to do it because I look weird. But I don't want to learn. And I don't wear makeup a lot anyways. Like, I mostly just do makeup when I'm feeling bored and I want to do something, or if it's a holiday, I'm not like those girls that wear makeup just every day. So I never really learned how to do a lot. So you can see my eyebrows are a little darker now, but not like super gaudy. So that's what I do for that. And then I still use the same contour palette, same brush, same two kind of dark colors. And I'm going to contour my nose. And I have a contour stick, again, back at home, that I use for this, but this works the same. My nose got broken when I was younger and it never properly reset, so I don't like how it looks, and it's kind of flat and broad. So contouring the nose was really the only thing I really practiced learning because I do not like how my nose looks. So I take the brush, starting up near my eyebrows, and I just make a line right down the side here. And then I do the same thing over here. And just kind of looks a little weird, but it all turns out in the end. And then I round off the edge here, the point of my nose. So it looks a little weird, but you can definitely see now the light hits just that center point, which is what I want. So now we're done with this. I may use it a little bit more just to contour a little bit more on my cheeks later on, but for now we're done with that. And we move on to, I have this brush. I love this brush. I got it in a $12 kit from Walmart. Love, love, love it. I use this one the most. It comes in a kit of like 5. I also have this big brush I don't really use. Mainly use this one. And I use this L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover 24-hour foundation, liquid foundation. I tried doing powder foundation only and it just felt really cakey and kept flaking off. So you use this as kind of like a base. This is a 302 creamy natural color, so I'm pretty white if you can't tell. So I just put a little bit on this brush here, just kind of just a little bit on the brush, and then whoop, did you guys all see that? It totally fell off the brush. I don't care. So wiping it up, don't worry. So just kind of smooth it out and just kind of, and this is where I was talking about where, you know, if I went a little too dark on the cheeks and stuff, it doesn't really matter because it's going to get covered up by this foundation. It doesn't like cover it completely or like erase the work. It just blends it in a little bit better. And then the nose. So like I said, I don't want to get rid of the contouring completely, but I want a base and I don't want to look like a clown. So just make sure there's no like odd spots. And that's why I like this. It doesn't leave any streaks. It doesn't, you know, leave behind any hairs. It doesn't fall apart like normal brushes. It's really soft. It really just glides. Super sweet. So now I got my cover foundation on. Now I have not really good lips. Is that weird sentence? Weird sentence. Anyways, I use this Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream. It's peony buff. I don't know, but it's mainly it has this ingredient in it that makes your lips plump a little bit. So I put it on just to help. Aside from that, every day I use this Sugar Scrub lipstick, or not lipstick, chapstick. That helps. Another Revlon Kiss brand. It's Exfoliating Balm Sugar Mint. And this also, if you use Burt's Bees, quit using Burt's Bees, use this instead. Burt's Bees has an ingredient that actually dries your lips out faster, so you're constantly having to use it. This hydrates your lips for 24 hours. I put it on in the morning and I don't have to put it on again. It is that good. So use this instead. It's like $3 at Walmart. Honestly, perfect. Lasts for months. So, got that lipstick on. I can feel it tingling, feel it working a little bit. That's fine, that's what I want. See my hair sticking out. I'm just having fun. What next? What do I normally do? Oh, eyeshadow. I work on my eyes next. So, when I was little, my idea of eyeshadow was taking some on my finger and rubbing it across my eyelid, and that was it. I was done. And I was I'm a 1990s, early 2000 babies. So I was in that era of retro, you know, bunch of old stuff. Our idea of fashion when I was in middle school was bright blue sparkly eyeshadow and bright pink lipstick. So of course I followed that trend. So I'd take my bright blue sparkly eyeshadow on my finger, rub it across my eyelids, and go to school. It was not that popular. Luckily I wasn't alone. My friends all had the same bad fashion sense as me, so. Alright, so this is Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24 Hours. I bought it at Ulta. Hear people say it both ways. I think there's no R in it, so it's Ulta. Whatever. I've tried different Shadow Insurance 24-hour stuff, but none of them work as good as this. Too Faced is honestly one of my favorite brands along with Revlon, so just a small dab on my finger, barely any bigger than that, and just pat it across my eyelid. And all that Shadow Insurance is it just makes sure that your eyeshadow stays on your eyelid and doesn't like fall off or become less. So it's like foundation, but for your eyelids, or eyeshadow. So my eyeshadow, I have this Profusion Glitter and Glow Smoky Shadow Case. My aunt got it for me for Christmas this year. And I use this brush. It's a no-name brand, just part of a kit that I got. I use this end for eyeshadow. Sorry, I had something in my eye. So pretty much all dark colors, which is fine for me. I like dark colors. I mainly use the black eyeshadow anyways. If I try to use like browns or something, it doesn't really look good on my face. I'm not really meant for light colors. Ask anyone, they'll tell you that. I look weird when I have just like light makeup on. Besides, if I just want to do light makeup, why not just go natural? Like, I don't like wearing makeup anyways that much, so. So, like I said, black. That's what I'm going to do. I got black on my thing here, and I'm just going to paint my eyelid. It sounds weird when you say it like that, but that's pretty much what you're doing, is you're just painting. Now, us dark, hard of seeing people have to get in there real close to the mirror to be able to even see what we're doing. And I am double lidded. You can see kind of when my eyes are open all the way, my eyelids pretty much fold all the way back. So I used to wear my eyeshadow all the way up to my eyebrows. You can imagine how attractive that looked. So that's also why I use dark eyeshadow, because it's more noticeable when I have dark eyeshadow on, even though my eyelids pretty much fold all the way up. So black eyeshadow is my favorite. I use it religiously. That's probably why people called me emo and goth in middle school. Because if I wasn't wearing the bright blue, I was wearing black. And black sweatshirts, black jeans, black shoes. Of course, I didn't start dyeing my hair until I hit high school, but then I'd have dark hair because I dyed my hair black and red, and then I hit college and I started dyeing it blue and green, and my friend keeps joking I should dye it pink. And if you know me at all, you know I hate the color pink. Like, I might do it once just to be ironic, but curls with pink look like a clown a little bit. So I do multiple layers just to get that dark, real dark. I'm thinking about finding liquid eyeshadow, using it a little bit, using liquid eyeshadow instead of powder. But that's for when I have money, which I don't have right now. So you can see, definitely can tell I have eyeshadow on now. It's darker. I just want to make sure I get down all the way across my eyelid, down near my eyelashes. Because I don't use eyeliner, like not in the traditional sense. Like I use eyeliner, but I don't like to do the wings. I've tried multiple times. I use my sister's eyeshadow or eyeliner. She uses liquid. Messed up so many times. My face looked like a canvas of just like black paint. It was bad. And she's all like, it's not that hard. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. You just got to keep practicing. And I'm like, no, thank you. Tried the tape trick, you know, where they put the tape and color within the tape. It didn't work. So now that I've got the black on a little bit, I'm just going to clean my brush off for a second here. And then I take this, what is it called? It's called Clever. It's tan. And I just use this just to, like I said, kind of go up to my eyebrows. And the thing about Clever is it's the same color as my foundation and my skin. So it doesn't obviously look like eyeshadow. And it's just kind of meant to contain the black a little bit. And also to hide the redness of my eyes, because my eyes get super red when I'm anxious, nervous, whatever. So, got it done. So that's it for the eyeshadow. Brush is gone. now it's time, like I said, I use eyeliner, but not in the traditional sense. So I have this Lancome Black Ebony, and I don't know what brand this is. I don't know. It's white. Bought both of them from Bartells. So pretty cheap. They're just pencils, not liquid. So you can tell it's very well used. And what I use this for is I use black on my waterline. So your waterline is this right here. And I highlight that in black. And it just makes my eyes pop a little bit more. So that's why I use it on. You have to be careful not to stab your eyes, but I was a dance theater kid for 5 years, did 1 year ballet and tap, 4 years of hip hop when I was just a little kid, age 6, I think. So I'm used to being stabbed in the eyes by mascara brushes, eyeliner, eyeshadow, anything makeup wise you can trust. I'd had it on my face and I was stabbed with it because I was too young to do my own makeup, so my mother did it. And I was a jumpy child, so I couldn't stay still when she had stuff pointed towards my face. So I don't cover my tear ducts because that causes my eyes to become irritated. You just go right up to them. So you can see already my eyes are starting to pop a little bit. Now for the white, I figured this trick out a while ago and I absolutely love it. I highlight the inside corners of my eyes. So from here over to here, I just highlight with white. And it just causes my eyes to pop just a little bit more. It just makes them look a little brighter. And since I figured it out, my friend uses it too. I don't know what it is about girls and our eyes, but whenever we're doing our eye makeup, our mouth is open like the more our mouth is open, the harder we focus. I don't know what it is, but that's just what we do. So just a little, make them pop. And then mascara. My phone is buzzing. Stupid phone. It's like your background apps are running. Check them. Like I don't have any background apps running. Ever since I did a new update, I hate it. So mascara. I use Maybelline The Colossal Volume Express. I've tried a ton of mascara. Like I said, dance theater kid. So I've tried all the mascaras you could possibly think of. This one's my favorite. And the reason I love it is because I love its brush. It's so simple. It doesn't have any weird curves. Like, it's just a simple bristle brush. Blah, blah, blah. So I just get my eyelashes. No, I don't have long eyelashes, and I hate that because guys always seem to have really long eyelashes, and I have like non-existent ones. But despite that, I will only use mascara. I won't use fake eyelashes. I tried fake eyelashes once, and it irritated my eyes. The glue wouldn't stick. I just grew so frustrated with them, I decided not to use them again. My friends are all like, but they work so well. They make your eyelashes pop. It's like, okay, but they're too much work. It's too much effort for the effect. Like, I'd rather just use mascara to make my eyelashes a little darker than have to suffer through anger and irritation for some volume. Like, it's not worth it in my mind. And that's how I got to where I am right now with my simple makeup look. I tried a bunch of the different styles and options and I just didn't like them. So I used to put on mascara super heavily, and then, you know, you blink and it gets all over your face and they won't stay on your eyelashes. So I've learned to be spare minimum. Let's make them a little darker to go with my black eyeshadow and black eyeliner. And make sure that there's no like bad clumps. If there's a clump, then it's a bitch because you have to pull the clump apart and then reapply the mascara, and you have a risk of ruining your eyeshadow and blah. So just start out light and just a, you know, one layer coat and you're good to go. So now that I got my eyes done, it's time to move on to the lips. Yay! I'm not a fan of lipstick. If I could, I just use chapstick all the time. I'm very self-conscious whenever I put lipstick on, that it's on my teeth, that when I eat you can see it, that it smears all over my face. So I tend to do, if I have to wear lipstick, I tend to do lighter shades unless I want to go for the dramatic look. Then I have some dark lipstick. I used to use a lip liner pencil, but then I lost it. Never went and bought a new one. So I use other lipsticks to work as a lipstick liner, which sometimes effective, sometimes not. I have this. It's an Ulta. It's Ulta, not Ultra. It's an Ulta Beauty matte lip crayon, just Ulta brand. It came in a gift bag that my mother got, and she just gave it to me because she was like, I don't use makeup. So I was like, okay. So I just use this, and I use this. It's kind of like a dark maroon color thing. I just use this as my lip liner. So just kind of outline my lips. I fill in the corners of my mouth, the corner of my lips. I watch those makeup videos religiously whenever they come on Facebook about the girls with like the matte lipstick that put it on their lips, and their lips are so full and beautiful and the colors are so pretty. I'll never have that, but I can try to mimic it. So my lips are a little plumper from the cream. Not like super noticeable, but they're a little plumper. And that helps. Oh, my nose is running. Oh my god. Ah! What was that? If you know me, you know I'm a weird duck. So, lips outlined. Look a little weird, but it's okay. I have a problem with my lipstick bleeding into my foundation. Irritates the crap out of me. But don't focus on that. So I outlined my lips with just a maroon color. Next I have this L'Oreal Blake's Pink 711 color. And like it said, it is very pink. I use this as a base coat because it's a cream. So it doesn't really bleed. It stays pretty still. It's a good base coat, just to make sure that any lipstick I put on doesn't slide around. So, you see, a little pink. Now, to help with, you know, my self-conscious of getting on my teeth and stuff, I take a piece of Kleenex, just mouth down on it, and that gets rid of any excess lipstick. Of course, it doesn't take the lipstick away. It just gets rid of the excess that's just sitting on top there. Now, I want to be dramatic today, so I have L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matted Liquid Lipstick, and it is 368 Matador. It is a very dark, bright red. Dark, bright red. Is that a color? That's a color. I'm saying it's a color. And since it's a liquid, it's very easy to bleed into my foundation, but since it's a matte, once it dries, it doesn't move. So that's why this is one of my favorite brands. So it's just a brush like this. So to put this on, I'd be very, very careful. So just the bottom done. Now to move to the top. Again, just get rid of excess liquid that's just sitting on top of my lips. And you can see it's a lot of lipstick. Seems like a waste, but that's just what it does. And then to make it stop so it doesn't get on my teeth, there's another thing I learned. I use my finger. A lot of people use other stuff, but I use my finger because it's easiest to clean, and you just it just gets rid of the lipstick that's on the inside of your mouth. I've read somewhere that the average woman like ends up swallowing like 70 gallons of lipstick within her life just from it being in her mouth. I'm like, that's a lot. So I use my finger a little bit just to help blend it in a little bit. Looks like it bled a little bit in my foundation. And when that's the case, I just take my foundation, put a little bit on my finger, and outline. Looks like I didn't have enough lipstick in the corners and stuff, so. No! I smeared a little bit of lipstick on my skin by myself. That was my fault. So let's fix that. Why don't we? Just a tad. Just to cover it up just a little bit. Hide my mistakes. We can't let people know we make mistakes. I was singing Old Town Road the other day with my friend because we were decorating our graduation caps, and I slipped into my accent on accident, and she's like, "I find it hilarious when you sing in an accent like that," and I'm like, I don't even realize I'm doing it at times. Like I'm not even Western, and I slip into the Western accent so easily. Like I can't do it when I'm purposely trying to think about it, but whenever I get frustrated or whatever, or when I'm singing, it just slips out. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Now, something else I do just to help the lipstick stay, this is from Maybelline, is I use glitter, not the blue, the silver. And it just makes it stay just a little bit longer. Oh, it is, Morph is the brand, so Morph, part of a kit. I just take some of the gold on the brush and just right before the matte dries so it stays in the matte. And it just adds another layer. It makes it stay a little clearer. So there's the lips part. Now, highlight. I used to use this bronze golden highlight, but it made it look like I tried to contour and I didn't blend it in all the way. And I used to get comments all the time like, oh, you forgot to blend in that spot. Oh, you forgot to blend in that spot. It's like, no, it's highlight. It's not supposed to. So got rid of the gold and bronze, and I got this white silver highlight kit from Hard Candy. Another awesome brand, not for lipstick. I don't like their lipstick, but their contouring and their highlights are good. So you're supposed to use one of the three, but I mix all three, like with my contour kit. For the longest time, I had no idea how to use this highlight brush, like none at all, but I'm slowly learning. So I just take all three. I just kind of get a golden silvery glow on the brush, and then just highlight the top of my cheekbones, a little bit around my head here. It's just enough that when the light hits it, it lights up with some glitter, and it matches the glitter on my lips. So it's definitely that dramatic TM trademark look, you know, which is what I want today. Even though I got nowhere to be because I finished all my finals. Now people, they always just do like the tips of their nose, but whenever I do that, I look a little weird. And now you can hear the workers outside. Yay! But I don't like doing the tips of my nose because it makes me look weird. It makes my nose look a little weird. So I tend to do like the whole nose. They say highlight the highest planes on your face, which are your cheekbones and your nose. I also highlight right here the cleft of my lip, and it just makes my lips stand out just a little bit more, which is what I want because I have pretty flat lips. So just get just the tips. And that's just what I want. It's hard to get past my mentality of you don't want your highlight to be like super noticeable, because I want my highlight to be super noticeable, and sometimes you do. Sometimes you do want your highlight to be noticeable, especially when like you have the rainbow highlight palette, which I really want one day. You want it to stand out. I keep banging my elbow. But when you're from a family like mine where you don't really have a lot of makeup users, you don't want it to stand out because you'll get comments all the time. So already I almost look like a completely different person, which people say all the time whenever I wear makeup. They're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was Harley or Rose. Whatever, my name's Harley. I'm gonna keep referring to myself as Rose on here though, so shh. They're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was you. No, 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 no. I'm like, yeah, that's the point. I want to look up a little bit. That's why I tell my friend, like, I don't wear makeup that often, so when I do, it's very obvious. And it makes me feel better about myself because people are like, oh my gosh, so pretty, you did your makeup, nah, nah, nah. Which is very bad for my self-esteem, but I'm working on it. So second to last step. I have this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, and I use this as it's a loose finishing powder. So I use this just to kind of just lock everything in. It's a 10 fair light, so like I said, I'm very, very white. Not as white as my friend Marie. She is a redhead, and she is like pale, like super pale. Like my foundation and stuff would look bright orange on her, pale. So I take this brush, just another no name Rite Aid brand, just get some powder on it and just lightly coat my face with it. I've had to get rid of so many brushes over the years because these fine little strands start breaking off and I find like 10 of them on my face. And I'd be like, oh, so annoying. But this is one of the good brushes. It doesn't do that, at least not that much. Just kind of, I know I said I don't normally use powder foundation because it flakes and all that stuff. I don't, which is why I use it as a finishing touch over where I've already done liquid foundation, so it's not directly on my skin. So now on to the last spray. This is Ulta Beauty. I got it in the same kit that I got this from, from my mom when she got it. It's a dewy makeup setting spray. I used to have a matte setting spray, but it made my face look really cakey and it didn't really do much. This dewy setting spray, it locks everything in, but it keeps your face looking like bright and a little wet, like a little moisture. So it doesn't look so dry and it doesn't look dramatically like you have makeup on your face. So that's why I like this. So I tend to go overboard with my spray. Everyone says you're supposed to do like 3 spritz. I do like 10. But that's just because I'm paranoid that my makeup's gonna fall off. So bear with me for a second while I do this. And then just faster drying. Lipstick's being a little weird. But that's it. That is how I do my makeup. So like I said, not a makeup guru, no way a professional, but that's what I do. It took me 43 minutes. Wow. So pretty simple, dramatic lips, dramatic eyes, but everything else is pretty simply go. Now my hair's been in a ponytail for most of the day, so bear with me. But and when I do my makeup, normally I like to go without my glasses, but of course I can't see. So even with my glasses on, you can see my eyeshadow. But that's my makeup routine. So hopefully if those beauty vloggers with their expensive brands and not real clear instructions. Can't really help you. This can help you. What I did with Walmart and Bartell brand mismatch cheap shit, hopefully gave you guys some inspiration. Coming from a girl who didn't know how to do her own lipstick and eyebrows 3 years ago. So, anyways, keep blooming, my beautiful flowers. I'm going to go enjoy the sun with this look. Like I said, I don't really have anything planned for today, so I'm just relaxing. So, keep blooming, and I'll see you guys later.